United States Department of Treasury announced changes made to American money as we know it. Secretary of the Treasury Jack Lew announced that Alexander Hamilton will remain on the $10 bill. However, the back of the bill will feature leaders from the women's rights movement. Former President Andrew Jackson will be replaced on the $10 bill by activist Harriet Tubman. Other changes to the $5 bill will be announced in the upcoming days.
History was made close to home this past weekend. Pennsylvania is now the 24th state in the U.S. to offer medical marijuana. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf signed the bill this past Sunday in Harrisburg, surrounded by advocates and lawmakers. The Pennsylvania House of Representatives passed the Senate bill on Wednesday with a vote of 149 to 46 after the Senate passed it on a Tuesday with a 42-7 vote. The new law will allow doctors to prescribe marijuana in pill, oil, ointment, or liquid form that can be vaporized and inhaled. Smoking will not be allowed. Patients need to have qualifying conditions, apply for a medical marijuana ID card, and obtain a prescription from a registered doctor. The state's medical marijuana program is expected to take between 18 and 24 months to get up and running.
A suspended nurse who acknowledged drinking 4 or 5 beers in the hours before assisting in an operation at a veterans hospital in northeastern Pennsylvania is now facing federal charges. The U.S. Attorney's Office on Friday charged 59-year-old Richard Peary with reckless endangerment. Authorities allege that Peary stumbled into the Wilkes-Barre VA Medical Center on February 4th and aided in an emergency surgery. Prosecutors said Peary told investigators that he had forgotten he was on call and had been drinking at the Mohegan Sun Pocono Casino. Peary resigned after he was charged in Luzerne County.
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton both won their home state of New York in the presidential primaries yesterday. Republican frontrunner Trump tasted victory with more than 60% of the vote. Following Trump were Ohio Governor John Kasich with 25% of the vote and Texas Senator Ted Cruz with 14% of the vote. In the Democratic race, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton defeated Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders with 57% of the vote to 42% of the vote. The presidential hopefuls are now setting their eyes on Pennsylvania as that primary takes place later in the week.
The first criminal charges connected to the water crisis in Flint will be announced Wednesday. Sources close to the investigation say the Flint Water Investigations Team and Michigan's Attorney General will make the announcement. Flint has been coping with fallout from its decision to switch its water supply from Lake Huron to the Flint River 2 years ago. The river's water corroded water lines in Flint and causes lead to leach into the water supply. High levels of E. coli, carcinogens, and other toxins also thrived in the water. Many residents have been sickened, and authorities are trying to determine whether the toxic water caused an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease that killed 10 people. More than 50 lawsuits have been filed since January, accusing the city of being complicit in the crisis. After the break, a thrilling victory for the New York Islanders.
And all about the minister exemplifying life in poverty here at TV Marywood.